Josh says, how do you book more sales calls initially to learn sales? Well, Josh, what I mean is you just start booking appointments for whatever product or service it is that you're selling, and just understand that you're going to fuck it up for the first few calls. Just understand you're not going to be great at sales when you start. So everybody always wants to, most people want to wait to try to do something until they think that they're ready. But how do you get better at anything? You do more of it. So again, it's the chicken or the egg thing, right? Like you got to start somewhere. And so when I and I understand, look, here, let me demonstrate this again. We're going to run out of time, but I would like to demonstrate this. So give me a minute while I create a new image. You guys are going to see my awesome sketch skills, which that was sarcasm. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm just start. Let's see. All right, let's see. That's what I was thinking of. So we're going to say failure, success. Okay, so most people think that you are either, God damn it, I'm not good at sketching. That was totally sarcasm. Okay, so most people think that you're either going towards success or towards failure, right? And so, you know, I'm either good at sales or I suck at sales, and I've got to wait until I'm good at sales before I can start booking a lot of sales calls. But that's not actually how it goes, right? It's really, sorry, let me get that out of there again. My skills are terrible. And my Snagit skills are awful. But really, the way to get to success is this way, right? If I can get this to work, it's not cooperating. Son of a bitch. All right, this is the way to success, right? You go through failure to get to success. And that's how it is in sales anyway, right? I mean, I would imagine that probably applies to everything. But I learned this concept when I started studying sales. And it was like you have to go through failure to get to success when it comes to sales especially. And so kind of when I got that concept, and I think I actually learned that concept, or that was introduced to me, excuse me, I believe through the Go for No book, Go for No by Richard Fenton, I believe. Right here. I think it's Richard Fenton. Yeah, Richard Fenton. Go for no. Yes is the destination. No is how you get there. And I think that's where that I was introduced to that concept there. Okay. And so when I say, in order to get better at sales calls, book more sales calls, that's what I meant. I didn't say how do you book more sales calls to initially learn sales. I mean you book sales calls by having an offer, right? What product or service are you selling? Develop an offer. And guys, the offer is more important than learning the sale, like learning how to sell. Because if you understand, if you craft the offer properly, it sells itself, right? You don't have to do much selling if the offer is right, right? Think about it. So it's best if you have a good product or service and you craft a compelling offer, and then you do marketing to generate the lead that then you that creates the booked sales appointment. Like in other words, you book an appointment from marketing and lead generation, right? Marketing produces leads, then you book a sales appointment, and on the appointment you sell, right? So marketing is one to many, sales is one to one, right? And so having a good offer and whatever it is, whatever product or service it is that you want to sell, and then marketing to generate leads for that offer, then booking sales appointments, and then just taking as many freaking sales appointments as you possibly can book. That's the point, right? I do recommend studying sales and training programs, watching YouTube videos, reading books, listening to audiobooks. I don't care. Studying is great. But unless you're willing to go apply what you learned in a real world setting, it's going to go one in one ear and out the other. You're not going to get better at sales by reading and studying unless you're applying them in real world settings, right? Practicing. And that's what I was saying is, guys, I used to hate sales and I got over it. And I got over it out of necessity because I wanted to increase my own revenue. And I knew nobody else cared about my revenue more than me. And so if I knew that the best way to do that was to just get over my fear of sales and start selling. And now I'm pretty damn good at selling SEO services to SEOs. You know what I mean? I can sell SEO services to tree guys, or market, not just SEO, but business building services to tree guys, because I've gotten a lot better at it just because I got over my fear. And it was because again, it's just understanding that you're going to dial it in. You're going to get better through practice and repetition. Again, how do you get better at anything? You do more of it. So put in the reps, right? Go on as many fucking sales calls as you can possibly book. And that's how you're going to get better at sales. Period. There's no substitute for that. Okay. And guys, it makes all the difference in the world. I promise you. All the difference in the world.